They are on it. Give our praise team and our band a God bless you. Church, I have the privilege of taking the offering. Can we get about, like Pastor Brandon said, tithe and offering. We should be excited about that. How many of you guys get excited to give a gift? You know you have a gift that you can give and you know what that person wants and you can't wait to see the expression on their face. You just can't wait to see it. And I think that's the great thing about giving. I am tremendously blessed because I believe I'm a giver. And today I have the privilege to give the offering sermon, and Bishop asked me backstage, and of course I said yes. And can we give a God bless you for Pastor Randy? How many are excited to have Pastor back with us? See, but that's because they don't work for you. I'm teasing, church. I love this man to death. I would walk through hell with a water gun right behind him, using him as a shield. But this is my pastor. This is my bishop. He's a mentor, a life coach, an advisor, a father figure, a confidant. But above everything else, I'm extremely privileged to have him as a friend in my life. I've shared some of the most memorable moments of my life with this man. And I've seen him at his best, and I've seen him at his worst. Unfortunately for me, he was wearing a bathing suit. Let me tell you, there are shades of farmer tan that I didn't know existed. But I love this man. And I'm going to use him as my illustration today because I have spent the better half of my existence within these four walls and under the tutelage of that man right there. And somewhere along the way, he instilled in me this insane idea. It's insane. And I can easily say it's cost me everything. And I know this is for the offering, so just elbow that neighbor and say, I hope he's going somewhere else with that. But if Bishop Randy taught me one thing, he taught me that absolutely anything is possible. Anything is possible. I have seen this man walk through impossible situations, under inconceivable circumstances, even unbeknown right now to many of you. And guess what? I've seen him come out on top every single time, unexplainably. And where some would break and fold under pressure, it's almost as if he had some kind of inside information, something the rest of us didn't know. Almost to the extent where the rest of us are panicking and worrying about how we're going to make it through. He's laughing over there and having a good time like he enjoys adversity. And if you didn't know him, you'd either think this man is insane or has faith like you've never seen. And after serving with him a long, long time, I can tell you it's a little bit of both. But like I said, we always come out on top. We always accomplish the impossible. We always accomplish a miracle. Things people never thought we could do. Things we ourselves didn't think we can do. Except for that man. And after we've exhausted every resource we have to exhaust, after we've given everything we have to give, after we've depleted ourselves mentally, physically, emotionally, and after being drained to the brink of insanity by our fearless leader, we always come out on top. And at that moment, at that precise moment when we accomplish that miracle, Bishop Randy gets this very wide grin on his face. Very, very smug look, too. And he looks at you, especially to me for some reason. And you could almost hear what he's thinking. He's thinking, I told you so, Chris. I told you God was faithful. He's thinking, I told you so, Chris. He rebukes the devourer for your sake. He's thinking, I told you, when you're faithful with the little, God will make you ruler over much. And as much as I hate to admit when he's right, because he even snorts when he laughs, it's a horrible thing. He's taught me some valuable lessons. He's taught me that after you've given everything you have, after you've depleted yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, after you have nothing left to give, that's the time you need to give the most. Because that's the time the miracle happens. The miracle doesn't happen where there's an abundance of time, of energy, of resources, of finances. And with that said, I know this is for the offering, so don't misinterpret what I'm saying. I'm not suggesting we need to bankrupt ourselves trying to buy a miracle. That would be insane. But I will suggest something equally radical. Let God be God. Let God be God in your giving. Let Him create a miracle in your finances, in your family, in your relationships. Let Him do the impossible. Let Him take your seed of faith and multiply it 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times fold. And that's my message. If you need an offering envelope, raise your hand. You can give by MasterCard, Visa, American Express.